Hello everyone, and welcome back to the October edition of Special Delivery. October is Child Loss Awareness Month, so I thought I would give you an update on our child loss support services. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this program, let me fill you in. Since almost the very beginning, Piedmont Women's Center has offered abortion recovery classes to women who are struggling with a past abortion decision. In 2020, we hired Marty Spurgeon, who became the Director of Child Loss Support. She expanded the program to include miscarriage and infant loss, along with an updated curriculum for abortion recovery. In the past few years, we went from seeing 20 women in the course of a year to 264 visits in 2021. And already this year, we have had the privilege of serving women 435 times through September. God is at work in miraculous ways in this ministry. In fact, this morning, there was an abortion recovery class taking place. Please pray for our staff as they continue to teach these women about the power of the cross. And please pray for our clients to find Christ as they pursue healing from their guilt and their grief. Earlier this month, we had a memorial service for the Unborn, where we invited women in the community to remember their babies lost to miscarriage. Studies show that 1 in 4 women have suffered a miscarriage, and many of these women suffer in silence, unable to express the grief and loss that they are feeling. Along with the memorial services, we also offer one-on-one counseling or support groups to allow women to process their grief in a confidential and supportive environment. I want to tell you about a client we saw earlier this year. This client was attending a child loss through abortion class. One of the aspects of our child loss through abortion program is to allow the client to tell their abortion story. This client told of the pain connected with her abortion and how the staff at the Greenville abortion clinic had been so cold to her during the abortion procedure. She had carried the hurt of being treated indifferently by the abortion clinic staff for years, and it was a deep wound that she still carried. Ann Suddeth, one of our child loss support facilitators, was the one facilitating the class with this client. Ann was a nurse anesthetist at the abortion clinic years ago, before God changed her life. As this client told her story, it became clear that Ann may have been the nurse that was working at the clinic the day this lady had her abortion. God placed these two women together in the same room decades later. As the lady told her story of pain and hurt, tears flowed down her cheeks. It was then that Ann looked across the table and asked for forgiveness for the hurt that had been caused years earlier. It was a miracle to watch God bring these two ladies together again. Years earlier, it had been on a white sheet draped exam table. This time, it was at a table with 2 opened Bibles between them. We watched the gospel in full display that day as forgiveness was showcased during that class. I hope that this story was as much of an encouragement to you as it was to me. If you need to find hope and healing through a miscarriage, infant loss, or past abortion decision, please call us today at 864-233-3823.